Okay, so you guys, the people have spoken. You guys have said you don't want me to use crop fields. So, that being the case, I'm going to have a little bit of a rethink because I was expecting to get like quick crops in. Without that, that either means I've got to go for animals or more orchards. Well, orchards are going to take 2 or 3 years to come in. So I think what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to put this on pause, this stuff up here. And I'm going to have to do a bit of work on building up some food supplies elsewhere, get some more animals going elsewhere. I think I'm going to have to build up the old warm coats trade as well. See, these people have already moved in, but that's kind of no bad thing because they're working it over here. But let's put that stuff on hold for now. I'm going to have to go around and do a bit of tinkering, I think. Now, one thing that I think I do want to do, I think I want to put a market up here to help these guys out because I think that these guys are having to do a lot of walking up and down to get to this market. So I think I'm going to do that actually. I think that might improve efficiency up here a bit. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. I'm also going to get rid of this little chicken farm here. So let's do that. And I think I'll probably pop just another woodcutter in there. I'm going to have a look at like my fishing spots. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably put maybe one over there, one over there, one over there, something like that. You know what? Let me do it and then I'll come back to it. Okay, so it's a bit of a race against time at the moment. I've got these two pastures building, which are almost built. We're kind of hovering around the 10,000. It's just gone up a little bit. I've put in, or I'm putting in, another node. Now I've put in some extra buildings here. I've put a storage barn and some houses and a stockpile to try and help this guy out. Let's just pause that for a second because some of this is getting built. Anything I need to add? Actually, that can come down one. That's good. No, nothing else has got built yet. Now, where did I put that? Oh, right. So I've put in, again, storage barn, some houses, stockpile, stockpiles there, and, you know, usual forester, hunter, gatherer. So, hopefully, like, if I can get this stuff built, then we should be okay. And then I can split some cattle, get some cattle going over here. I've popped in 2 more tailors. Where did I do it? No, 3 more tailors down here. Again, you know, it's a question of like getting this stuff built. So what I've done is I've taken all the foresters, the herbalists. I've left the woodcutters in. But I've nicked all of those and I've assigned like a ton of builders. So like hopefully we can get this stuff built. So we'll see. Okay, so it's year 99, so we've moved on a couple of years, and it's been a tough couple of years. We've had a minor meltdown. We're down to like 354. Yeah, we've lost about 100 people or so. We went into a starvation death spiral, and then ever since, like as soon as I got the first couple of deaths, like it's been non-stop. It's been outbreaks of disease. I've had a couple of infestations in the one in the cattle, one in the sheep, which I managed to stop because I had a spare pasture, thank God. But we're like we are walking on a razor's edge at the moment. I'm panicked. I'm panicked. Come on, hold on. I've had to divert like all the farmers, all the foresters, the herbalists, just to keep the herdsmen, the gatherers, the fishermen and the hunters going. The woodcutters are about to run out of logs, so we might as well switch to getting some logs in. Food is just about holding on at the moment, but right now this could go either way. You could be witnessing the end, you could be witnessing a miracle recovery. Okay, we've climbed up to 6, dipping down again. Come on, guys. Pull together, villagers. Pull together. Ship that food. I don't think this is going to do us a lot of good, because I don't think we... No, it's a seed merchant anyway. We haven't got a lot to trade. We've got a few steel tools, and that's pretty much it. We are like seriously struggling, although we're getting a few labourers back. Where can we bump things up a little bit? Where do we need people? Well, I think it's about time we got the blacksmiths going again. Although the blacksmiths can't, because they haven't got any coal. We'll crank up the tailors, I think. Now, I put in some more tailors over here. Need to switch him to warm. He's already on warm. So let's crank those guys up, so at least we get some warm coats going. We kind of desperately need some coal. We kind of desperately need pretty much everything, to be absolutely honest with you. Okay, we're getting some logs in now, so let's assign a few woodcutters. I'm not going to worry about the health at the moment. Whoa, this is borderline disaster. Are we going to come back from this? Food's just about kind of holding on. Cattle, yeah. Don't think so. You know, I'm sure this game knows when you're short of stuff, because as soon as you're short of something, you'll never see a trader for that item ever again. Okay, so let's look at the situation. We are getting a few labourers coming back. Where's the best place to put them? That's the question. We're getting logs, so I'm thinking... Oh, we've got the last tailor. That's good. Let's make sure that that's warm coats. Yeah. Both of these pens are... Oh no, that's chickens. That's okay. I had an infestation in the cattle here, so I had to get rid of the cattle from there. Could do with getting those back, to be honest. Okay, the food is going up now. That's good news. if we can get some farmers in to get our crops back, we might like just be able to recover from this. But boy, is it going to be tight. Okay, we're getting a few warm coats now, so that'll give us something to trade. So then we can get some coal and get some tools going. I mean, we've got loads and loads and loads of iron. We just need the coal. I mean, if it gets desperate, then I could switch them to iron tools for a while, which would solve that problem. Whoa! I mean, like, we went from like 20,000 food to like, boom, just went off a cliff. And as soon as you get into that death spiral, like, your workers, that like, they can't get to work to do anything, because by the time they get to work, they're hungry. So they've got to go back, and they go back home, and they maybe get like, then go to the market, maybe get one mouthful of food, try to get to work again, but before they get there, they're hungry again, and they've got to oh, death dance. Okay, well, the food is getting up a bit. Woof, man. Okay, we're into early autumn now. What I'm gonna do, is this a good plan? I'm gonna pause it for a second while I decide if this is a good plan. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of my foresters and my woodcutters. That gives me 34 labourers. I'm gonna take half of my hunters and half of my fishermen. How many does that give me? That gives me 8. Okay, great. So I'm going to bang those into the farmers and try and get the harvest in. Okay. So if we can get the harvest in, that should put us in a reasonable position food-wise. Then it's just a case of hopefully get our population back, reallocate foresters, woodcutters, etc. Whoa, it's crazy, you know, because like, I mean, we've massively upped the. I mean, these are all producing. You know, we should actually be good for food. But it's amazing when you get into that death spiral. It is crippling. Okay, food's coming back. We're into late autumn now. How you doing, guys? You getting enough food in? Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. As soon as it goes, see, we're still getting the odd starvation death, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay. Let's let this get to early winter. Make sure that all the food's being gathered. Where's that? I just missed a trader, but to be honest, doesn't make any difference because we haven't got anything to trade with. Yeah, we got some steel tools. Okay, so what we want is as much coal as we can get hold of. How much is that going to get us? Not a lot by the looks of things. Okay, 300 coal. Okay, that will at least get us I was going to say it'll get us some tools going, but unless we get the woodcutters going, they're just going to burn it all. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, it's now early winter, so we can now reassign our farmers. Wow, you get into some fairly serious micromanagement at this point. Okay, we'll crank up the woodcutters. we're going to have to crank up some foresters. We do have some logs, but we don't have that many. We can now crank up the blacksmiths. We've already got the tailors. Vendors, those are okay. Whoa. Okay, so we've got 22 labourers. Let's assign some more fishermen. That's probably... I want to leave a few labourers. Okay, well, let's try that and see where we get to. I just hope we can start to produce some firewood so that we don't use up all the coal, so that we can create some tools. Because at this point, if we get into a negative on the tools, then I think it's all over. But food's holding. But then, like, this is the crazy thing. You know, we've just lost, like, I don't know, 100 or so population. Let's go and take a look. Let's go and have a look at the old town hall. But that was just that happened so fast. Where are we? Let's take a look at the old population. Boom! Look at that. We went from what, 5? That's got to be like 550 down to like 4. We must have lost like 150 people. Boom! And once you get into this free fall, getting out of it is, man, it's hard. Like it's insanely hard. You'd think like, well, okay, we've lost 100 population. Well, our food is just going to be through the roof. Oh no, it just goes down, 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 down. Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. But I managed to halt it. But you've got to like micromanage everything. It's just insane. Okay, well, things seem to be stabilizing. So yeah, I guess it's just a case of let it run. As we get some population back, start to reassign it. But we're getting logs. We're starting to see some firewood. Food's coming in. We do have some herbs, so I'm going to hold off on the herbalists for now. Whoa, man, that was a close call. Okay, I'll let it run, and we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Well, the micromanagement continues. I've just flipped out the fishermen and the foresters into farmers in the hope that they will get on and get the orchards cleared. It's harvest time again. But food is definitely on the up. I mean, we're heading into 20,000 territory, which makes me a little bit more comfortable. We haven't had any more starvation deaths, which is good. Ooh. Seed merchant. Yeah, like we haven't had any resource merchants, so we still don't have any coal, which is not good. Okay, we're into early winter, so yeah, all the crops have gone. So we can flip these guys back to fishermen. I'm going to max out the fishermen. And how many left for foresters? Let's pop 12 in, which probably isn't really enough, but let's let it run. We'll see how we do. The harvest didn't bring in as much as I would have liked. Okay, well, I think we're still on a knife edge. Let's see what happens. Okay, Finally, the resource merchant turned up with 900 coal, and we can actually afford to buy like 740. So that is a major save. That means we can keep producing the iron tools, and coats is looking quite good. Food is kind of okay. Logs could do with assigning a few more foresters, but yeah, it's looking a little bit better now. But I think we're going to still have to like monitor this pretty closely. Yeah, can't buy any more of that. Never mind. Okay, let's crank this up. See how we do. Yes, finally. If things weren't bad enough, I get a fire.